never gave any interviews.
You've been a woman, a mom, a wonderful one, and an entrepreneur.
Both of us love sports. It's a multi-sports club. I'm a Leo, he's a Capricorn. So we merged it and made it as LiCaprio.
What is your dating life like?
Uncle, you need to realize my mom also will be seeing that thing. When you start dating, I'll also start dating. And she's like, okay, then we'll go for a double date.
I wonder what the men would be thinking.
The generation is entirely different. They understand relationship.
I do want to run my own business like my mom. I want to be my own boss. Yeah.
So basically what she knows is she won't go to office on time.
Yeah.
I'm not giving her my business. She becomes so spoiled. I keep telling my dad.
Do you think that's spoiling you?
Trisha, please stop, but I don't.
I'm so sorry for this podcast. Hello and welcome to the third episode of Mind the Gap, a podcast, a unique one, where families come together and share their life's uncensored stories with us. And today we have as guests a wonderful mother-daughter duo who are absolutely rocking life. Here's Sachina and Trisha. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Trisha, how do you like being here today?
I'm very excited and I do feel a little nervous.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
And what about your mom? She doesn't look nervous at all.
She's gone through all this. So
Really?
she's like a very chill person. She knows where to talk and how to talk. So
But I never gave any interviews.
But basically your daughter knows that you're never nervous,
yeah.
right? How did you find this strong nerve for yourself?
I think it's just in, my experience with life or me being a tomboy all my life. So I think that's the reason, I have that courage and being that strong-willed person. Fear is something which is far away from me.
So you've been a woman, a mom, a wonderful one, and an entrepreneur, which is a very interesting story which we want to share with our audience. Take me through the journey of being all of that.
To start off with, I was a tomboy all my life. And I think, the Kuch Kuch Hota Hai part where everyone asked me, whether are you going to change that Kajol version of women thing. I said, I think I should fall in love for that, have a breakup and then probably change. But that didn't happen any such. And I think probably I was 24 when I realized I think I'll start growing my hair. Or till then I had a short hair and I would wear only pants and shorts and nothing else, no any girly thing. And then got married, 9 years of marriage. I think the third year is when Trisha was born and been separated for 7 years now. Worked for a corporate. I worked for an Australian-New Zealand bank for 10 years. A wonderful company which appreciates women especially. Had a lovely journey there. And then I took a break from that. Thought, let me start my business because I had some medical issues which... in a corporate world, you need to be in that space. I started feeling I'm lagging. Because you can see
Not
your
being able to
colleagues.
keep up.
Yes. And I keep taking breaks. I take keeping off. I think one of my spine surgery, I took an 8 months break. You go back to work after such long break, you are lagging too much behind. And I was a person who was always try to be on top or something. And I felt, no, I cannot do this, work.
And how old was Trisha at this time?
I think when my spine surgery was going on, she was 1 year, 10 months old. And I stopped even lifting my child after that. So each time I felt like lifting her, that was post 8 months, almost a year, I used to make her stand on the table, ask her to hug me. So that way I feel like I'm lifting my baby. Okay, that's how it was. And yes, then I thought I have a wonderful friends. That one thing which I've earned in my life is beautiful friends. In that, one of my friend is also my business partner. He's an orthopedic surgeon. So we both are sitting and saying, okay, let's start something, to our own business or something. And then we were thinking about what to do. And both of us love sports. He was also a sport person. So we named it LiCaprio. I'm a Leo. He's a Capricorn. So we merged it and made it as LiCaprio. And it's a multi-sports club which has badminton, 5 badminton courts, semi-Olympic size pool and a 5-a-side football court, and table tennis, foosball. We have skating, we have karate, and we are about to launch in April 1st pickleball, which is new in trend.
Trisha, how does it feel to have a mom who has such a cool business to run?
It feels really great. I mean, all my friends are always jealous. They're like, you have a sports club, you can go anytime. And I was like, yeah. And I get to spend so much time with my mom over there. I mean, more than at home, we spend more time in the sports club because both of us like sports a lot.
What are the common games that both of you play?
Badminton, sometimes we go swimming, we play foosball. I sometimes even get my grandma with us. She also plays foosball. Yeah.
Okay.
We thought
That's the only thing my mom can play. So they both go and play.
And I wanted to play pickleball with my mom, but then these exams were going on, so I'm thinking of trying it.
Okay. And your mom has done corporate. Now she's a businesswoman. What do you aspire to be? Anything out of these two or something completely different? Have you thought about it?
I do want to run my own business like my mom. I want to be my own boss like her.
And what do you want to, start and thrive in?
I haven't thought about it yet.
Okay, so just business is what she knows.
Yeah.
So basically what she knows is she won't go to office on time, I think.
Yeah.
She wants to be her own boss. That's the main thing.
But mom is still going to be boss.
Yeah.
No, I'm not giving her my business. No, Tisha, you'll have to earn your own.
Okay. And let's talk about the bonding that you two share. You have grown up with a single mom.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little different from most conventional families that you see around, right? How are the dynamics different? What are the good things about it? What could be some setbacks? Just share with us.
In our family here, everyone plays a role. I mean, it's only 4 of us, me, my mom, my grandparents. So all of us have these different roles in the family. My grandpa picks me up and drops me from school. My mom works and my grandma makes delicious food. You should try it sometime.
Surely.
So all of us have these different roles and all our decisions matter. So whenever we're making a decision, all of us come together and we all tell our opinions. And everyone's matters. It's like a small, cute family.
That's lovely. Do you, miss the space of having a father?
No. My parents and my grandparents, they've all never made me feel like that. And my mom's friends also. My grandpa, I can see that features in him. Some of my mom's friends, I can see that features. So I don't miss him.
Okay. So that place is always filled
Yeah,
for
that's always filled.
More than that, what happened was wherever we lived earlier, my dad's brother, though my dad and his brothers are 20 years of age gap.
you. Okay.
Okay. So my cousin, who's she doesn't call her cousin because it's her aunt actually, but she says no, she's my cousin.
Okay.
So she's around 24 now. So they just stayed right below our house. So it was more like two families where she sees my father, she sees my chachu, and everyone, and she never missed that fatherly figure. I don't think she ever complained also saying, I used to keep asking her in the beginning because I had that fear. But then I didn't see that in her.
I mean, during COVID, it was really nice, like having them around. I didn't feel lonely.
That's wonderful. Actually, a lot of nuclear families today with 2 parents would not be able to give a child the kind of ambience that you have been able to give her. So it's lovely to be in a joint family.
Yeah.
Huh? So
It's not just the friend's family also. Now, my business partner, his wife and his daughter is 2. So we all catch up together. We all plan to go out. So that way she never had to miss that family. It's like everywhere, everyone are there. It's not just hardly we 2 go out.
Yeah. We always take
Actually,
them or anyone.
We have
joins.
someone with us.
okay, so see, being a mom, they say that you always live in guilt, something or the other. Is my child missing out on that? Am I not being able to provide for this? Being a single mother, does that happen even more?
No, that's what I keep telling people. Stop that guilt thing. It's absolutely fine. One, maybe, I don't know, Trisha has always been taken care by my parents. So when I started off with my business, I remember every day I used to spend from morning till night because it was just coming up, and we started during 21, which is a COVID period. So we had to give maximum. My partner couldn't give because he has to go to the hospital and things. So I never felt that guilt because one, it is because mom is there. Mom and dad is there taking care of her. So I felt most of the women we women, be it single or working women or anyone, we have that guilt saying, oh God, I haven't given the time to my kid. But yes, what happens is business also becomes like your kid. So it was more like the elder kid and the younger kid. The elder kid has already grown a little, so let me concentrate. That's how I convinced myself, saying it is okay. It is okay, let her grow with her parents. My main thing was give her what she needs, her basic needs and thing, love and care. She never had lacked love and care.
She has in abundance.
Yeah.
Too much. She becomes a spoiled. I keep telling my dad. That thing I feel jealous about my dad. Till she was born, I was the apple of his eye. And he was like, anything I asked was like this given to me. And the minute she is born, now it is like the two kid in the house who has an issue with the parents with being jealous. I go hug my mom, she runs and comes saying, go away from her. But yes, my dad has completely changed now. Everything is around her.
Whenever I ask anything, he immediately gets it for me.
Do you think that's spoiling you?
Maybe a bit.
It's okay. At least she has the realization, right?
Even when I'm angry, she will come, she will know, okay, she's angry, okay, let me stay away from her a little, and let me not go and irritate more. She knows that.
She knows how to give you space also.
Yes. But sometimes I have to tell her on her face. I always felt the small Twisha knew how to give the space, but the big Twisha is like constant, like mom, 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 mom.
So why do you do that? Do you feel like the need to be with mom all the time?
Yeah, little. But then I understand she needs her time too. But then I want to keep telling her everything that's happening in my life. I want her to know everything. But then sometimes she gets irritated. She's like, Twisha, please stop. But I don't.
So I think more than irritation, it's getting overwhelmed, right? With so much happening. So how do you juggle the responsibilities? I'm sure with your parents also, even if you're not with a partner, you're still handling responsibilities as a daughter, as a mother, as an entrepreneur, and as a woman in general. You have so much to do elsewhere in the world. So how are you juggling all of that?
I'm a person who hates to sit in one place. I hate to sit for a very long time in one place.
I'm so sorry for this podcast.
I like to move on, be on my toes, getting things done. And I hate cooking. Okay. I hate entering even kitchen for that matter. So those parts I've given it to my mom. There's a cook. They handle the whole thing. You ask me to go 100 times outside, even in Bangalore traffic, I'm ready to go. Okay, you ask me to do anything. It's basically maybe I felt that I felt sick too often. Lying in the bed made me always feel that I need to be very active.
So 5 surgeries down, is it?
9 surgeries with 148 stitches.
I thought I lost count. I thought 5 would be 6. I didn't think 9. Talking about your priorities, what is your dating life like? Give me some exciting details.
Anki, you need to realize my mom also will be seeing the thing. Okay. I am cool, but my mom is not cool. Kishan's mom is cooler.
You're going to get it from her when she watches this.
At this age, I'm still answerable to a lot of things when it comes to her. Yes, but right now, I don't think I have that kind of time, to be honest. Maybe yes, when Twisha is busy, or maybe when Twisha, I've always told Twisha, explore friendship now. Later stage, get into a relationship. So recently when we were discussing, I said, we'll do one thing. When you start dating, I'll also start dating. And she's like, okay, then we'll go for a double date.
I wonder what the men would be thinking. So what age she's supposed to start dating?
I told her, till you're 22, 23, don't even think of getting into a relationship. It's a time to explore, understand people, understand men, or even for ladies. You need to understand everybody. It's a time to explore. I've told her, have lots of friends. Once you get into a relationship, there is a block. Don't do that. I advised recently, on her birthday, her friends had come and they're only talking about their school
romances.
2 minutes. I just went on. They just went on. I was like, okay. And then I said, one advice. You guys, you need to think. This is not an age for you guys. You're just at the 8th standard 9. Okay, take your time, And once you guys grow up, 23, 25, then you start exploring.
And you really think they will listen?
I don't know. Twisha said yes.
I'm a very obedient kid. I listen to my mom.
We'll talk about this after the show. Off camera and without mom. Okay, so never thought of remarrying.
Do you think I would do the same mistake again?
You think marriage was a mistake or the person was a mistake?
The thing is that once you enjoy the freedom of being single, it becomes very difficult.
And addictive.
Yes, it is like I started enjoying the. It is not that there was a restriction in my marriage that I cannot meet my friends or nothing like that. It's a very. I didn't have any such restriction, but it's just that singlehood has its own advantages.
Yeah, I can see the wings behind you.
Yeah. On my tattoo also. On a marking on my divorce date itself, I went and got the tattoo done after 6 years with her name and the wings around it, just to indicate, saying that, I have got the freedom.
And you have not really seen the downsides of your mom's marriage or anything. You have seen your mom. That's
Yeah.
all you've known as a parent,
Yeah.
right? So, what is your take on relationships and marriage after this? Like, has it had any impact on you, your mom's life experiences? No? What do you feel about relationships and marriage? Whatever you feel at this point. I know it always keeps changing.
I think someone should have a person to talk to and all that. They can't be alone all the time. I know my mom has me, but then she needs someone her age also, right? To like.
But
talk
she has
to.
friends also, right? So,
Yeah.
why your relationship? What is different there?
I don't know. That person will care a lot. Not like her friends won't, but it will be somewhere in a special way.
So, once you find the answer to that question is when you start dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
The generation is entirely different. They understand relationship. They understand who talks, who fight, who argues. And that's one thing which in my marriage she never saw anything. That is one thing I always kept. Any fight, anything, nothing has to be done in front of the kid. So that's one of the reason I initiated thing was, how long can you hide those things? I don't want her to grow in a family where she sees a wrong two people in the house who are constantly fighting, and maybe she may not believe in love, relationship if she keeps growing up seeing these things. That's one thing I keep saying to any single people who are married and having trouble. I said, don't say that for the sake of kid, I'll be married or I'll stay in this marriage. It is a bad example you're going to set on the kid. If you're not happy, please move on.
So, kids of single parents often grow up with a lot of trauma about relationships in their head, which you have successfully saved her from.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like. That's lovely. This is for you, Trisha.
Okay.
If your mom decides to get married tomorrow, what do you feel about it?
I'll be happy for her, but then she should have time for me also, apart from him. And he shouldn't take my room.
I don't think he would like to do that.
No, I've heard one of my friend telling that her mom's boyfriend had taken her room and she had to go and sleep with her mom.
Okay.
And then I don't want that happening.
That's very interesting dynamics there.
When she came and told me, I just laughed and said, okay. She said, I said, you have no problem in me having, she was talking about her friends, mom. I said, so you have no problem in me having boyfriend? She said, no, absolutely fine, you have it. I said, thank you for the permission. It's okay, I need not give you permission, you carry on. I said, okay, just that please don't get them home and ask me to vacate my room.
But you were also telling me she came over to tell you sometime that you have my permission now. It's like you have my blessings, mom. Something
No,
like
that's what. That is for the thing, right?
Dubai.
We were talking about
Going abroad.
She said we'll go abroad and settle. Why do we have to? I said you just gave me permission, saying have a boyfriend. What do we do with him? She said we'll take him along. I said what if that fellow doesn't come? He does not. Mom, break up and move on.
And there'll be so many guys there, you can find someone.
makes sense.
I was just discussing this with my friends and I said, when did we learn the word break up and move on? At what
Move
age?
on. Yeah.
Break up and move on.
Do you see a lot of friends do that around? Break up and move on? Because I hear, you're in class 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people would have broken up and moved on by now. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, tell us one of those stories.
Don't take
around.
out any-
You don't have to take any names.
Any names, please don't take any
Just the
names.
experience.
There was a 5th grade guy and a 6th grade girl.
Okay.
So they were in a relationship and then both of them, the girl broke up with him and then she moved on to a 7th grader guy. And
I
then,
love the promotions. Go on.
and then she didn't like that guy. She liked his best friend. And then that didn't work out. She came back to him. a grade 5 guy.
So 6 goes to class 7, moves to 7 parallel, then comes back to 5.
Yeah.
And class 5 accepts it. They're together now.
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
I know what are we doing. I should go take tips from your friends.
Okay, so right now for special occasions, I'm guessing you guys have your own dates, mother-daughter dates?
Yes, Valentine's Day we go celebrate.
As a child, I used to only take a paper and write "I love you, mom," and that's it.
That's
And
the
then-
thing she used to give it to me on
And
Valentine's Day.
And it brought such a nice smile on my mom's face, which inspired me to write more for her. And then soon that 3 words became into 1 sentence and 2 sentences. And now I write paras because there's just so much to tell about my mom.
Can you tell us a little about your mom?
She's a very loving person. If she loves someone, she'll love them unlimitedly. But then again, if she hates someone, she'll show them the end of the world. That's different.
That makes sense.
I don't want to see
I'm
that
with her
part.
in it.
I don't want to see that part. And then every time she gets the smile on everyone's face, even though if she's in sorrow inside, she still brings a smile on everyone else's face.
And right now you're going for your Valentine's Day dates. Once your mom has the boyfriend that we're talking about, and the boyfriend wants to take her out, what would you want to do?
Okay, I'll try to stop them because I want to go with my mom first. He can do it some other day.
Not on Valentine's Day.
No.
Okay, now tell me, your mom she's also excited. She's having a boyfriend maybe after many years.
Yeah.
And now that you have maybe also grown up and maybe gone to college or something, and you don't have a boyfriend, your mom does. Okay. You don't want her to go out. Give me 5 ways in which you will be trying to stopping her.
Okay. First of all, I'd pretend to be sick at home so my mom can stay back and look after me. And she wouldn't go. Second reason, if they're using their car, I'll just go and puncture the car. Okay.
Mom's car.
Yeah, mom's car or his
She's
car.
asking me, okay, like, is it okay? Is it ethical to do this? Yeah, it's okay. Go on. I'm with you.
Third reason, I'll just go and tell him that my grandpa's an ex-army. He has a gun, so you better stay away.
Okay.
And then fourth reason, I can go and tell him like wrong information about my mom, saying that she's not the right person for you.
You deserve better?
No, not like that.
Not like that.
That she's a very short-tempered person and you won't be able to survive with her. So just go on, move on.
She asks everyone to move on.
Nobody will be in a relationship. Everybody just moves on.
Okay, and fifth?
And then last reason, I'll just act like a spoiled brat, so he'll just leave immediately.
Like get scared of how you will behave with him.
Yeah.
Now consider, Trisha, that after all of these mischiefs, that man actually decides to stay with your mom.
Then he really loves my mom.
Oh, I'm surprised. And what about you, Sachina? Do you worry about the time when she has a boyfriend?
I would like to meet him actually. Whenever I think by now I have understood Trisha is someone who will come and discuss, because recently when we went on a Valentine's Day also, I said you, my business partner, his wife and the kid, we all are sitting in the table and we all are busy talking and madam is not concentrating on anything we are saying. And that's when I realized that she's staring at the guys who are sitting there and she just looked at us and I just did eye contact to my friend and said, look there, madam is busy looking at those guys. I said, seriously Trisha, your taste is so bad. All the 3 of us said the same, and then I told, whenever you're choosing a boyfriend, please introduce me. I'll say whether he's at least, right one to go ahead, and then you start a relationship. At least don't start and then regret later.
What are a few takeaways for you, like maybe life lessons that parenting Trisha, not single-handedly maybe as a part of the community, but parenting Trisha has gifted you with, that helps you in your life, maneuvering your life around?
For me, I would always say for people, yes, parent support. For me, I was blessed with that. Me having my parents, for her, as a mother, even if you live it with your nanny, no matter what, you still have that fear. Or you don't know, you're not very sure how will they take care, but when you live it with your parents, you don't have to think twice. Wherever you are, your kid is sick, you still live it with your parents and you just walk away. You have friends who can come over any point of time because you're sick. You're sick, your kid is sick, and you just want to be there, and you will also feel low because you're also tensed with your work. You have your work pressure and everything, and to have to take care. So when we have the right kind of support, I would always say anyone take up the decision of moving on. It's just that only keep one thing in mind: have the right kind of support. Single, if you would say no, I'm an independent, I will say no, you can't. Either you will get stressed too much. Probably that stress you might show it on the kid at one point of time.
And it's not just the kid, it's also yourself, right?
Yes.
So as a single mom, how do you prioritize yourself? I mean, your own passion, things that you want to do. And it's not just having a career besides a child, it's also having a life.
Yes.
So how do you have that?
See, I do have my stress and things, and I always believe that one thing, don't have that guilt. Saying that, oh God, I have left my kid at home, I cannot, take care and I'm coming here. Yes, it is more like saying taking care of two. Even your business or work or any passion. Basically, you need to give your me time. Your me time is very important. Keep yourself happy, only then you can keep people around you happy. That is what I always believe. That's one of the reasons, even when I'm sick, I keep smiling. I don't complain them about the pain, whatever it is, only because if I keep cribbing, they are also sad. And I get stressed out. Two things I do. I either ask my partner, business partner, I tell him, please come, let's play a match, a badminton match, or call the other friends and say, let's all have a party. We'll go outside. I need that time. It's not that I've not given her time. You need to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize yourself as well.
So besides parental support and prioritizing your own needs and interests and passion, what are a few other tips that you would like to give any other woman who plans to be a single mom and raise a child by herself?
See, one, don't fear anything. Okay, there was one point of time when I was growing up, I wanted to adopt a child, being single, don't even get married and adopt. But then I didn't have that courage to go against my parents and do something like that. But there are a lot of women now. Again, people have changed, mentality have changed. Now people don't sit and, there are some people, you will find relatives who will sit and gossip about, oh my God, who asked you to get separated, you should have stayed with him and all this nonsense. But yes, at the same time, I would say ignore all those things because they have a right kind of friends and you will have people, and just because you're out of a relationship like this, men, don't start hating men. Not all men are like that just because one man came wrong in my life, that didn't happen. My father is a beautiful person. I have lovely friends. My maternal uncles are amazing men. That's why I said, Trisha, just because one man did something wrong, I keep talking to her about these things.
Yeah.
I tell her, don't judge. So always, women, please explore yourself. When you come out of a relationship, don't jump into another relationship immediately. Take your time, enjoy your freedom.
And understand yourself.
Understand yourself. Try to do something for your own, try to bring up some habit or, or some hobby you want to pick it up, start doing something, what you like. And then I think that is one thing I always tell them. First, prioritize yourself, keep yourself happy, everything else falls in place.
That's wonderful. Are you learning from what she's saying?
Yeah.
And will you make her proud by being a fierce woman who makes her own decisions fearlessly?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is one thing in your mom that makes you proud?
That she is a very successful woman and she's a very lovely person. The thing she said, that even if she's sad, she fakes a smile, and then that's what makes other people also happy. Even if she's sad, she doesn't want other people sad too around her. That's one very unique thing I like about my mom.
That's so sweet. You're spreading happiness around.
Yeah.
And what is one thing, I mean, there are many things for both of you, I'm sure, but the one thing which is the most powerful thing that you feel is something to be proud of in your daughter?
I'm blessed. She's part of my life. One, because I've seen me being upset, though I don't show. Somewhere, though she being a child also, she always understood. She would just come, smile. She would just come to me and just, randomly she'll come, she'll hug me. She will not even say a word. She'll just come, she'll hug and she'll kiss me and she'll just go off.
Sometimes with a feeding bottle.
Feeding bottle. That was something I cried that night actually. Because I was like, oh my God, my kid understood that I needed water, which, I'm very small, 2 years old, how would you expect? Okay, and the random thing she'll do, she'll write a note. The best part was, I think I usually come late, finish my work and come late. So she had made, she had ordered pizza for her. So she had eaten her pizza. So she had left pizza on the dining table in the space and a note on it, eat me. Okay. And then there was a juice or something, I think she drank it, and she had kept it, drink me.
And in the end, there's thank me.
I mean, my mom looks like a very strong person from the outside. She's strong about everything else, but whenever I do something, she always ends up crying.
You also paint pictures for your mom, is what
Yes,
she told
yes.
me.
Yeah.
She paints a lot. I think I've got one painting. This one.
This one I made it for her and I left it in her bed. It was night. She was late home, so I left it on her bed. I kept a note.
And she makes me cry.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful and colorful, just like your mom.
And when my
It was
friends
my
saw
first canvas art.
And
that
where
was
the
the
others?
first
Show
canvas
me.
art and her first word. In 2012, Feb 6th, she said her first word was mom. And 12 times that day.
12 times?
12 times that
Show
day.
me the others.
These, was a second
Second one.
canvas painting.
Wow. That's beautiful. Extremely classy, Trisha.
Thank you.
It's absolutely cute. Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing these with us.
You're welcome.
Can we have this taken? Thank you. Okay. So, talking about merry and happy things is good. But see, sometimes people are not as lucky as you are, being surrounded by the right kind of people, because that is the key to life, is what your mom believes, and I completely agree. So sometimes people around you would be a little insensitive about certain things.
Yeah.
And since you've grown up with a single mom, although it's not very uncommon in today's world, has there been a time when you felt like you wish people would understand you a little better, or your, I won't say situation, but maybe your dynamics, your family structure?
Currently, if you ask me, no, I don't feel any sort of pressure or anything. No one tells like that. But in my previous school, yeah, some of the other kids were kind of immature. They asked me like, oh my God, you don't have a dad. Don't you miss him and all that. I did feel upset those days. I used to come and tell it to my mom. And then later on, I grew up and I understood that my mom has played both roles of a mom and a dad. My mom's lovely friends, they're all there for me. So I never felt that missing feeling.
So would you like to give those people, the same classmates of yours who have grown up today, and I hope they understand better, some kind of a message from your side?
I could say that you shouldn't judge a person because how they are or anything. You can't judge a person by seeing them. You should know how they are in the inside before judging them. So I could tell them that.
Okay, that's a sweet thing to say. Don't judge the book by its cover. So, award time for both of you. If you had to give your mom an award for something that she does or the way she is, what would it be for?
There's a lot of stuff I can award her for, but then one of the most common thing is the coolest mom in the world.
Oh, that is the next painting you're going to make.
Yeah.
And what about you, Sachina?
Same. I can give her lots of awards, but I would say the best smile in the world will go to her.
And next is about bonding time. What's your favorite way to bond with your mom?
Oh, we go out and eat.
Eat.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you would not want the boyfriend to take away from you.
Yeah.
And your favorite bonding time?
We both sit and watch movies, especially horror movies in the night.
Okay. So we have discussed a lot about life and love life and career goals and aspirations, everything. Now we'll do something very fun. We'll do a quick round of rapid fire. Are we ready?
Yes.
Who goes first? Cool. Okay, so I have a few questions for you here. What is your mom's funniest habit?
Talking to pets or animals in a very funny way.
In what way? Can you show us?
No, it's just that I talk to them like a human being, like
Oh,
any
okay.
other human being.
Okay. Next, if your mom had to have a superpower, what do you think that would be?
Teleportation. Because we always keep getting late to places. I mean, mostly because
Ask
of
why?
me.
Why do we get late?
Because of me. I keep sitting and scrolling in my phone, and then at the last minute, and then I have to go get ready.
So
In last
who is
minute.
in need of teleportation exactly?
Mom.
Oh, lovely. Okay. And what's one thing your mom always says that you find funny, or you can also go for annoying, whichever suits better?
Twisha, please stop. That's what she always does.
Because she just goes on one topic and it is like a rubber. It just goes on. It doesn't end at all. And then I have to say, Tisha, please stop. I'm done listening.
If your mom were a movie character, who would she be?
Elsa from Frozen. Because,
Really?
Yeah. Because Elsa is a very determined person, and then she fights for what she wants. She works
Now you
really
Anna?
hard, yeah.
You're Anna singing, "Do you wanna build a snowman?"
Yeah.
Okay. What's the one thing you do that always makes your mom emotional? We already know that, but tell
Yeah,
us.
write cards. Or like even write so small word or 3 words like I love you, it make her cry.
She wrote a beautiful letter for me on my Valentine's Day also. It will be kept on the bed.
Okay. If you could change one rule your mom has for you, what would it be?
Oh, my time, the phone time. I wish
Screen
she can
time.
keep it at least for like 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours on the phone.
3 hours on the phone, 1 hour, 2 hours on the TV.
Mom, I even have to. There's WhatsApp. Yeah, right? My friends keep calling me. We have to study together. So, yeah.
So she has got 1 hour. That's it for a day.
And we do combined studies. So, of course, I
On
should be
WhatsApp.
on a video
Yeah.
call. So,
They do a
it'll
video
take
call
time.
and they do a combined study.
Earlier, people used to go for pajama parties citing these
No,
reasons.
they
Now
have
they're
pajama
doing
party in the school. They have this concept called pajama party at school.
Pizza
At
pajama
Orchids?
party.
Yes, they have a pajama party,
Yeah,
right?
pizza pajama party.
Oh, yes, I've seen that, right. One word to describe Twisha.
Love of my life.
If Twisha had to survive on one dish that you cook, what would it be?
Firstly, I don't cook. So when I cook, the good thing I do is that mug cake.
Mud cake. Okay.
Mug cake. So
Mug cake.
Mug cake.
So basically, she has just one option when it comes to you.
Yes, and she happily eats it.
Wonderful. That's okay. A sport you would love to try but haven't yet?
Car rally. I want to do that.
And she'll be the navigator, I was wondering. What's the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
As I was a tomboy, I would be asked to wear some traditional clothes for any functions. And beat it, I didn't wear even one. I would say, I'll come either in my pants or in my shorts. Either take me or leave me at home.
Okay. You just reminded your mom of all of that. Good luck. If Twisha stays out late, what's the first text you send her?
I'm cool. Come back before I get hot.
Lovely. If you could swap lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
It would be Trisha. On the day she annoys me, I just want to show it to her how annoying it is.
I find it cute.
Let's see. Let's swap one day.
Can you ape Twisha for a minute? Any particular time when she comes and nags for something?
She's like, Mom. 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 Mom.
You be mom.
Mom.
But be annoyed, Twisha.
Mom. Mom.
Twisha, stop.
Mom.
Twisha, stop.
That's how she goes on. She just goes on pulling my cheeks.
And what happens when you answer?
She like, just like that.
So much of build up for nothing.
Nothing. It's just that I'll be doing something. She'll just come on, Mom. I'm like, what? Nothing. And she just walks off.
So basically the idea is to annoy your mom.
Yeah.
That's Trisha's favorite part.
This is a question to both of you. Think about the wonderful moments spent together, which is all your life, of course. But if it has to be for you, one moment that you would keep frozen for years with her.
Actually, the day she said the first word, Mom. That's one of the reason I still remember the date, saying Feb 6th, that was around 8:30 in the night. She just went on saying, "Mom," I was like, and she was a kid who spoke a little later. So everyone was surprised that she was not uttering a word. And when she said the word "mom," and she went on saying at least 12 times, and I was so glad. And the next 2-3 days, she didn't say a word.
When did mom come back again?
After like 2-3 days, it came back. But that was the first word for a very long time. No other words.
So she knew as long as mom is there, everything else will be taken care of. And Trisha, if you had to freeze one moment with mom,
Her smile.
anytime
Whenever
that
she
smiles.
I feel like I want that moment to freeze. So I can keep looking at it. So
I
cute.
miss that small Trisha. I keep seeing, I tell her the one thing which I do when I am little upset or something. I have one particular video of hers in my laptop. She was probably 1.3, no, you were almost 2. She was 2.2. She is on the sofa playing. She's still in her diapers. Granny is trying to put her clothes or something on her because she's finished her shower. And she's just going on saying, she would say, "Bye bye, Tisa." She wouldn't say bye bye, Twisha, as a child. "Bye bye, Tisa."
To herself?
To herself. No, if she wants to say someone also, she would say bye bye, Tisa. Anybody, it is bye bye, Tisa.
That's super cute. Can you do that for us now?
Bye bye, Tisa.
I'm quoting of you. That's very nice. So it was wonderful having you on this show, Sajida and Trisha. Thank you so much for enlightening us with a lot of things and showing us that just being a family of 2 can be as or even more exciting than having a conventional family. So this is the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching Mind the Gap. I am your host, Aki, saying goodbye for today. Let's wait for another one.